Hello, you amazing soul, and thank you so much for watching. My name is Coach Angela, and you are watching my channel, The Mindful Self Movement. Here at The Mindful Self Movement, we talk all things self, everything from self-care, self-healing, self-development, self-improvement, self-confidence, and most importantly, self-love. And today, what we're going to be talking about is the top relationship exit strategy. What? A relationship exit strategy? Yes, especially when you are dealing with a long-term relationship. Sometimes it's not emotionally or financially feasible to just leave. And so today what we're going to talk about is my C.P.R method for leaving and exiting a relationship. If this sounds like something you're interested in hearing more about, then stick around to the end and make sure that you hit that like, share, and subscribe button so that you don't miss any future videos on all things self. So let's get to it. Now, do you or somebody you know been in a relationship for way too long? It's been over a long time ago. Love is no longer being served at the table, but for whatever reason, you're still there, or your friend or whomever is still there. People have different reasons for staying in a relationship. I know for me with my ex, the reason was one, I was the daughter of a pastor, and I was really concerned about how my family and my friends would look at me as being a relationship failure for not making my marriage work. The other part was I had children involved. And I didn't want my children to be a product of divorce, and I didn't want to be a single parent. That's just not something I had ever envisioned for myself. But the truth of the matter was, I had been in this relationship for many years, over a decade, and I had been unhappy and unfulfilled in that relationship for more than half of that time. I didn't want to leave because financially I knew it was going to be difficult, especially as a single parent. But I'm here to tell you that it can be done. So with the C.P.R method, the first part of it is the letter C, and that is communication. Nobody wants to be in a breakup situation because, especially when we fall in love with someone, you don't imagine yourself breaking up. And most relationships don't break up because you're not in love anymore. There are just things in the relationship that are no longer working for you. And so I know that you've communicated many times about what is not working or what is working or what needs to change, and don't seem to be getting any better. You may be getting apologies, but no changed behavior. And so now you are at the point of decision where you have to decide, is this relationship worth continuing in? If the answer is no, and you don't see it getting any better, then you need to communicate that part. You need to communicate your plans to leave the relationship. A lot of times the drama comes because the other person feels blindsided about the relationship and your plan to not stay in it any longer. But you have to do what is best for you and your overall emotional well-being. So one, you need to communicate. You need to make it very clear that you are serious about leaving the relationship. The second part of the C.P.R method is P, preparation. When you are an adult and you have bills or children and all of these things involved, especially if you were living together or you're married, there are a lot of things that need to be decided upon. And you want to do that in the most mature and responsible way as you can. So what you want to do is you want to prepare. You need to write down a plan so that you can now do what it used to take two of you to do by yourself if necessary. Do you need to get a second job? Do you need to start putting away money so that you are prepared for when you have to pay those bills by yourself? If you're in a lease situation, maybe you need to decide, when the lease is over, that both of you are going to go your own separate ways. So it gives both of you an opportunity to plan and prepare for the end of the relationship. And emotionally, you need to prepare too, because breaking up is almost like grieving the loss of a loved one. Not in the same capacity, but you do have to get your mind used to the fact that you're not going to see that person every day anymore. You're not going to be spending time with that person every day anymore. And that is an emotional process. And you need to get whole and healthy. And it may not come during the time when you're together, but at least you need to start mentally detaching yourself from the relationship so that it doesn't sting so bad when it actually is over. The third part of the CPR method is the resolve, the resolution. Now that you have communicated with your mate or your partner and you've started the preparation process, now it's time to resolve and actually make your move. But if you've done the C and the P, which is the communication and the preparation, then the third part of it, the resolve, doesn't hurt as bad. Is the relationship ending going to hurt? Of course it is, because there was a reason you were with this person from the beginning. You cared about this person and you don't want it to end. But again, if love is no longer being served, it is time to go. Do not keep allowing yourself to be in a situation where you are unhappy. You are amazing and you are worthy. And you are worthy of the type of love that you desire and deserve. So I am definitely not anti-relationship, anti-marriage, or anything like that. Actually, it's quite the opposite. I am pro-love, pro-marriage, pro-relationship. I am a hopeless romantic and I believe in love. And love is wonderful as long as you have the right person. But if that is not where you are right now, then you need to use the CPR method, and so that you can get rid of this relationship that is no longer working, and so that you can make room in your heart for the relationship that will come that will be working. Again, I thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button so that you don't miss any of those future videos that we have coming to you weekly on all things self. I hope to see you next time. Take care.